next contestant on The Price is Right is Mr. Michael Chambliss. Michael. How are you, sir? You can sit or stand or do cartwheels or whatever you want to do. Just don't do the tennis ball thing again. You were too good at that. So, let's have a chat. You can use it either one. Use them both. I don't care. How do you feel?
I like this.
You like this?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't known you 20 years. I haven't known you the time that I have known you. I hadn't known you real well until recently. And kind of what I discovered is I don't like you.
That's usually the general consensus, it seems.
I love you. You have such a good spirit about you. You're not afraid to face your past. And it's really irrelevant what the subject was, but Michael told me recently he did something because it was the Christian thing to do. And that just blew me away. And that's, more people should live by that principle. And as long as you keep doing that, everything's going to work out good. And so I told the people last night that, you people, I'm talking about you people. Did you hear? I told you last night he was going to do a song for you that literally blew me away. And so this morning he wakes up, and I don't know if it's the stress of me putting the pressure on him or what, but his voice is a little under the weather, so he decided that he couldn't do the song. And so, of course, I threw a tantrum and made him feel guilty. And then we let him choose another song. So right before we came on, I mean literally right before I walked out of the curtain, he said, hey, I'll just do that first song again. So he's going to try the song. This is an incredibly difficult song to sing. I tried it at home once I heard you sing it. So you inspired me to try to learn this song. And also I want to tell you this. I'd never heard this song because God kind of came in my life much later. Like Tara was raised in church. Tara, do you know the song? Did you know it already? See, figures. But I didn't know it. So after I heard you sing it, I said, man, obviously I knew you must have been inspired by the person who's singing, which is it Michael English, is that correct? So I went and listened to Michael English, and I'll be honest with you, your version touched me way more than his version. I know you've sang it a bunch. I know you're nervous about it today, but like Danny said, he overheard you say this, it's not about the person singing the song, it's about the song. So as long as you remember that, you'll be fine. If I knew it, I would help you with it, but sadly, you're on your own. Maybe next year, yeah. So you want to do two songs? You want to just try that one? You want to do the other one first? You want to go with it first? If you hadn't heard this, I know you're about to get a blessing. So, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Chambliss singing Bow on My Knees. Tune him up good, son.
I've been doing this song for many, many years, and it never fails to bless me. I've sang it in big churches. I've sang it at prisons, and I see the same response in those places. And actually, I sang it one time at a prison, and it was the biggest response I'd ever received from this song. It's a beautiful song. It's an old song, and I heard it probably back in when I was probably 15 or 16 years old, about 10 years ago. And, no, I was not in prison, no. I was on a 24-hour hold.
He's had a couple overnight stays. I mean, no.
But the biggest blessing was when I was traveling in Southern Gospel, we had the opportunity to sing on the Grand Ole Opry, and they heard us rehearsing this song before the show, and they did not want us to do it because they felt like it was a little bit too spiritual for television and whatnot. But there at the last minute, little Jimmy Dickens, y'all have heard of little Jimmy Dickens? He leaned over to us before we went out and he said, "You sing that song." And so we went out there and did it, and the Opry loved it. And I hope y'all enjoyed this morning. It's called I Bowed on My Knees and Cried Holy. I dreamed of a city called glory, so bright and so fair. When I entered the gates, I cried holy. The angels all met, they met me there. They carried me from mansion to mansion, and all the sights I saw. But I said, I want to see Jesus, 'cause he's the one who died for all. I bowed on my knees and cried, holy. I cried, holy. Cried, holy. Then I clapped my hands and sang glory to the Son, glory to the Son of God. As I entered the gates of that city, my loved ones all knew. They already knew me well. So they took me down the streets, oh, the streets of heaven, oh, the scenes too many to tell. Then I saw Abraham, I saw Jacob, I saw Isaac, talked with Mark, sat down with Timothy. But I said, Timothy, I want to see Jesus, 'cause he's the one who died for me. Then I bowed on my knees and cried, holy. I cried, holy. You are holy, Lord, holy. Then I clapped my hands and sang glory. I felt his glory. There was so much glory, glory. I clap my hands and sing glory. Oh, I clap my hands and sing glory. Yes, I clap my hands
Man, that song touches me. I would hate to see if you didn't have a sore throat and sing that. My goodness.